Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Margaret and I am a life coach. Today I would like to discuss the subject of ghost, as in dead people ghost. Is it real or is it a myth? Well, as we have all heard, or most of us have heard, when people die, their spirit turns into ghost. And as far as I'm concerned, there are some ghosts that wander about, and there are some ghosts that just go to heaven or go to another place. So which one do you agree with or disagree with? So in terms of whether you believe in ghosts or don't believe in ghosts, are they evil? Are they nasty? Are they horrible? Well, in my personal experience, I feel that yes, there are ghosts, or there is a ghost, or we have dead people around us. Some of them are our relatives, some of them are just people we don't know. But in my spiritual understanding, I feel like ghosts are those who are dead, but there may be an energy that is also pretending to be a ghost that is not actually a ghost. If any of you have experienced that, by all means, please feel free to comment in the box and let me know if you had any experiences with entities that you believed were or was a ghost or wasn't a ghost, or if you're, this is not necessarily about whether your house is haunted, but the question is, are ghosts real? Okay, or are they myth? Well, I believe that there are ghosts, and yes, there are energies that take on personalities. However, I have personally been visited by entities that I believe are ghosts. Okay, of course, whether you are dead or alive, you are either good or not good. So I believe places that we feel are haunted or have ghosts living there or ghosts existing there, I feel that yes, it depends on how you feel about ghosts. My personal experience is I have had ghosts visiting me. I didn't go looking for them. I have had experiences where I was meditating and I will sense there is an entity in the room with me, and normally they will introduce themselves. You will be able to sense whether this is a female or this is a male energy, and most of the time they will let you know their age, and sometimes they'll tell you their name, or sometimes they will describe themselves as to who they are or why they are in the place where I am or where you are. If you have experienced that, please do feel free to comment and share this with us. Yes, so a few times I have been visited, and some I didn't provoke it, and there are some I went looking I went looking for this ghost, and this ghost is supposed to be me asking this ghost, which is my own grandfather who passed away. As some of you may know, I am a tarot reader as well, and some years back I got my tarot deck, and I wanted to speak to my granddad, because they said don't go looking. I thought this would be the best time to look for granddad and ask him his zodiac sign. But I normally would do that to test my tarot deck to see how accurate or how I have bonded with a particular deck. And the first time I shuffled, I meditated, cleared my energy, protected my energy, and then started, shuffling. And so I spoke out loud and I said to my granddad's ghost that if he's in the room with me, he should confirm with his zodiac sign. And my grandfather was an Aries, and the first card that fell out was the Emperor. Yes. And then I wasn't sure what his moon sign was, and so I asked what was his moon sign when he was alive, and the Two of Cups jumped out. And I thought, oh, so that explains why he was very artistic, because my grandfather was very, very artistic. He didn't need to go to school to learn how to draw. And yeah, he's very creative. He can design houses. I mean, he could design houses. He was a shoe designer. And so, as you know, most Cancerians are designers, or they are very creative. And my grandfather was very visionary. And so when the Two of Cups fell down, when I was asking his ghost to tell me about his zodiac sign, and of course, once those two cards fell out, I thought, oh my God, Granddad is here. I was so happy that my granddad responded through the tarot. You have no idea. I'm like, oh, he actually supports me in my tarot journey. Yeah. So I thought that was a good sign. He supports me. And the fact that I knew he was an Aries and the Emperor came out. I mean, I didn't pick it. It just flew out and came and landed just like that. And that made me very happy, but I didn't know what his moon sign was. But I've always assumed that he's Taurus rising. But his moon sign I never knew. But when the Two of Cups came out, his ghost, confirmed it. And so I thought, wow, so now, I feel like I know my granddad a bit more than when he was alive. And I thought, oh, this is what we bond on. We talk about things like this. These are some talents I took from him, as an individual when he was alive. Another time I bought a new deck, and I also wanted to check if I actually have bonded with the deck again. So then again, called Granddad to help me, and so I shuffled, meditated like before. And with this deck, when I bought it, I thought I'm not 100% sure if I really like the deck, but I like the drawings on them. But I thought, okay, I'll test the deck anyway. So call Granddad to help you again. Why not? Because he's a very generous person when he was alive. And so shuffled again. So I asked the same question again. Granddad, can you confirm if you're here with me? Can you show me your main zodiac sign? And what card jumped up? The Emperor jumped up again. Oh my God, he was really an Aries. I can't believe this. And then I asked for his moon sign. Can he confirm his moon sign? And then guess what? The Two of Cups jumped from this second deck. And there was. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Ghosts really exist. And this, I decided to contact my granddad instead of any other ghost, because I trust my granddad when he was alive. And so if it wasn't my granddad, I would know. And when the energy was there, it was very simple. I didn't feel threatened. I didn't feel like I was in danger of anything. If you've had any energies or any spirits or any ghosts, yeah, that's giving you, the chills, please feel free to let us know. But yes, this was the second time, and I knew that I cannot get another deck and call onto my grandfather's ghost to confirm the deck. No, because as an Aries, if I should do that to my granddad again, he would be very angry at me the third time to ask him the same questions. And after that, I thought, well, my granddad, is in the spirit, and his ghost or his spirit has come to confirm and have a good chat with me. Yeah, and so I thought, wow, ghosts do exist for sure. And there was another time where I was visited by a man I don't know in person, but this was a passed on relative of a family member. And this person came to, or the ghost, yeah, came to gift me money. This was his own house. I was in his house, and at that time I needed cash to do some stuff in the house. I'd gone upstairs, and for some reason I felt there was some interesting things going on in the room where I was, in my bedroom. This is where the man who owned the house passed away. Yeah, this is when he passed, and I was standing at the same spot where he died, like when his life went out of him. That was where I was standing, not too far, like a few centimeters or a few inches away from where his dead body was when he was alive. And whilst I was there, I just heard this voice telling me to go downstairs, and I went downstairs. And I mean, I didn't decide to communicate, but I decided that I was going to listen to what this spirit was telling me, because I could tell that there was someone there in the room with me, but it wasn't there. Whoever was there was not going to harm me. And I knew it was a male, but because I didn't know the person, when they were alive, I had already heard their voice, but I didn't know them in person. And once I heard the voice telling me to go downstairs, I realized I was there with a ghost. So I went downstairs, and then I was guided to open a certain cabinet. I had never really opened that cabinet before. Opened the cabinet, I mean, I could just hear, I knew I was directed by this ghost, yeah? And I opened the cabinet, and then I heard the voice clairvoyantly telling me, open the diary. Because I normally wouldn't touch things belonging to people I don't know, okay? And I felt that, oh, I'm here. This is the man who is here. Maybe he needs my help, or he wants me to see something. And that's why this ghost is here. And then I open the diary, page 1, page 2, and then money fell out. And this is money he put there, and this was his diary, and this was money he gifted me. And at that time I was so shocked that a ghost can gift me money, even though I had not met him in person when they were alive. So I want you to, let us know if you have encountered a good ghost or a bad ghost. And yes, I feel that yes, sometimes, once I got to know that, oh, he was here to gift me that money, but this was his house, okay? And I needed some money to do some updates in the house. And so his energy just came, this ghost energy came and told me, Margaret, there is money here, pick it up and sort my house out. And so that's what I did. And of course, I used some to spend on myself, of course. Why not? And yes, I have had this experience. And so far, I've not had any negative experiences with ghosts. And I have also been visited by a little girl, or at least I know she introduces herself to me, and then she would come and just have a chat, and she would come and just chill with me. And I know that this is a little girl who is very, very young, and she's not more than 10 years old, and she just wants to chill with me. It's that simple, And it is weird when I feel her energy around me. I feel childish, I feel silly, I feel someone wants to play around, and that is how I feel. And another experience I have had with a ghost is I went to a certain house, and this house, I'm not sure whether it is Edwardian or Georgian, I'm not sure how to describe it, but I went to this particular house, and once I entered, I could feel that onto my right, on the stairs upstairs, there was a woman standing there looking at me. Okay, she was looking at me, and I didn't physically see her, that she was on the right, but I could sense that she was there. You know, at this point, I realized that okay, there is an energy here, and this energy wants to make themselves present, known. I didn't engage with this energy, but they made me know that they were there, and they just wanted me to know that they are there. Anytime I went there, I showed respect to that particular room. And yes, because you know, sometimes you can feel the intensity that someone or something is there. But this I knew was a female, okay, and this female was quite young, and you know, just wouldn't bother me, but just know that I'm here and I'm watching you. Okay, so I feel this is someone who might have died in that room, or died in that house, in that particular room. Okay, and I never really wanted to find out what happened, but anytime I went there, I knew that, you know, I was being watched. Have you ever gone, you know, somewhere and felt that, you know, you are being watched by a ghost or by an entity? But I felt this was more of a ghost than an entity. It wasn't anything else than a ghost. It wasn't some demon. It wasn't anything like that. But I feel like, you know, this ghost that let me know that they were there, I feel they were the lady of the house, and something happened to them and they passed away there. Okay, I feel they, from how I sense, I feel they might have passed away very young, before the age of 50. I would say between, maybe they were in their 40s or even 30s. But you know, every time I sensed them when I was there, it felt like this was a young person or a young woman, you know. But they were not harmful to me in any sense, but I could feel their energy strongly. Have you you know, experienced that, you know, whether through meditation? But this wasn't through meditation, and sometimes I'm not even meditating, and then I will just get a guest that I haven't even asked for. So I don't know if you have gone out of your way to ask a ghost to have a chat with, like I did with my granddad. And for me, I've done that with my granddad, and I have done that with my spirit guide. But of course, I never knew who my spirit guide was, so I can't put him in the category of a ghost. Or if even he's a ghost, obviously it's my spirit guide. And so yeah, I would like to, you know, call him my guide instead of a ghost. But it is interesting because sometimes, you know, we bring the ghost ideas to ourselves, and we get afraid, we become scared. But the fact is, I don't think that ghosts are dangerous. You know, they are not dangerous, they are not harmful, but there are negative entities that will take on the personality, or will make you believe that there's a ghost that is going to harm you. And sometimes it's your own conscience, because you've done something that you know you shouldn't have done to someone who has passed away, and that is what maybe playing on your mind, that, oh, there's a ghost about to get you. The fact is, they haven't got physical body to do anything to you. However, they can influence how you feel, they can influence how you think. And so, are you afraid of a ghost? Do you believe in ghosts? Do you think they are mixed? Well, for me, I've had experiences, and you know, the only time I've actually invited a ghost was my granddad, and I knew after calling him 2 times, I can't do it again, because in real life, if he was present, I wouldn't ask him the same question 3 times. He would be really, really upset with me. Why are you asking me so many questions? I mean, the same question so many times. I think that's how he would be. And after that, I decided not to. I decided not to ask my granddad anything anymore. But that made me feel like, yeah, we do have ghosts, and you know, some are good and some are bad. So yeah, I hope you will discuss this with us, and if you've had any experiences. But yes, I do believe in ghosts, and yes, there are good ghosts and there are bad ghosts, and there are some who are just neutral. Okay. Yes, so this also made me realize that I have a mediumship gift, because I realized that the ghosts were coming to me, and I was so determined not to be engaging with them, but I realized that they were coming to me all the time. And yes, it's all about how you perceive things, and how you know. But always remember, if you want to, you know, have a ghost experience, remember that you have to surround your energy, protect yourself with bright light. Okay, bright light of protection, so that you know, whatever you are doing, you don't get consumed, and you don't get any other entities or energies trying to pretend to be the ghost you are trying to invite, and then they influence your thinking. Okay, because that can also happen. I know that can also happen. And yes, I will leave this subject here. If there is anything that you have experienced through the ghost, you know, subjects, feel free and discuss it with us. And yes, do subscribe to my channel, and do like and share, and spread the knowledge and the wisdom about. And yes, I will leave you here. I will see you next time, or you will see me next time.